a little bit with topic-wise, and some of these questions deal with certain, breakout sessions and so forth. So we'll kind of vary the topics as we go through. But Brandon, this one kind of connects with some of the talk that you had around discerning counterfeit gospels. And we have a person that asked the question that the vast majority of their family is Catholic, and they have a grandmother that's coming to the end of her life. And it's a question around participating in formal funerals and Catholic weddings, and not wanting to stir the pot, but also not wanting to condone something they wouldn't feel is accurate in terms of the way that the gospel would be presented in the Catholic Church. So how do you feel, how would we answer somebody asking questions around family gatherings and funerals and weddings and so forth in a Catholic church?
Yeah, my grandfather was a Catholic, and I sat by his bedside the night that he died, and I asked him if he knew Christ and if he knew, if he had the assurance of his salvation. And I explained the gospel to him, and I urged him, trust in Christ alone. Unfortunately, he made the comment that he felt that he needed to go to the priest, and I have no idea where my grandfather's soul is, but first of all, if it said the grandmother's still alive, is that what it indicated? I would go to her immediately and communicate the gospel and urge her to trust in Christ alone for her salvation. That would be first and foremost what I would do. We went to the funeral of my grandfather after that, and we attended out of respect for him as a Catholic church, and they took communion that day. I told my wife we're not going to do that because of what they believe about communion and transubstantiation, meaning that the body and the blood of Christ is present there. It's a fresh sacrifice for sins, and I said we can't participate in that. So I would say is, out of respect and love for your family, attend these things, be kind, be gracious, but you don't have to participate in things that violate your conscience. And really that should be your guide. Your conscience in these situations should be your guide. If it violates your conscience to attend these things, then you shouldn't go. If your conscience is clear and you feel like you can do these things and you're secure enough in your faith in Christ, and you're going to go out of love for your family, then go. But let your conscience be your guide. Talk to trusted friends about that, get some wise counsel, and then proceed forward with just prayer and faith.